the People podcast number 10.
Yeah, we believe it's podcast number 10.
It's podcast whatever it says on the video.
Hashtag whatever it says.
Hashtag whatever. Wow. Okay. Moving right along.
Hashtag
shout out to the
moving right along. Hashtag shout out to the.
What are you doing?
Bro, this is the podcast. Hashtags are important in social media.
This guy wasting time.
Let's do it.
Shout out to the sponsors, man. Drumcoaches.com.
Hashtag.
Pay once, become a member forever. Hey, but sign up for the starter squad side. Don't sign up for the special teams thinking you're getting a lesson every week because
that's just not the case.
It's starter squad side.
Hashtag.
Shed Camp, downloadable version. All these are one-time payment only, so you know what it is. Free app.
Hashtag.
DrumTrax app, which I created.
You gotta stop.
I created.
Hashtag you're lying.
Stop saying hashtag, bro. That is
you just said it.
You're not doing that the whole. I said it once.
You just said it.
I said it one time.
If you said it once, you said it.
You're not doing it this whole podcast.
I'm doing whatever I want to do.
It's a free app. Download it right now.
DrumTrax app.
There's new updates
all
happening.
the time.
You know what I mean? So you'll be able to download it.
New tracks
for a price, though. For a price.
Well, no, it's for free to download the app. But yeah, to download tracks like MP3, so you can do covers and stuff with them. Yes, there'll be a price for that. And then there's also free tracks so that you can stream as well. We got a bunch of features. Just check out the app, download the apps, create an account. All of that is free. There's free tracks in there to stream. You'll learn about the rest.
All right, this podcast is a question from one of our followers who commented. Shout out to FJB. I think it's FJB, right?
Yeah, it's one of those. FJB, FBJ, BJF.
Okay.
What's up, homie?
Put it on the screen.
Put it on the screen.
Put his name on the screen.
Hashtag.
Man, we ain't never gonna get through this podcast, bro. God dog it.
Bro, I'm hungry right now, man. Go ahead.
God, made me lose what I was. Oh, I'm gonna paraphrase. I'm not gonna say exactly what he said, but he's basically saying, "Yo, he's only 15.
Hashtag
Plays in a
come on, keep
plays
going.
in a couple plays for a couple churches, and he wants to know how to get his name out there as a drummer.
Right.
Or he's saying, does it just happen over time? Basically, he's asking, should I just keep doing what I'm doing, playing in the churches that I play in, and over time, people will start to know who I am, or is there anything he can do right now?" At the age of 15, because he's a young drummer. So I'm going to ask you.
2 church gigs, man. First of all, congratulations on that. You know what I mean? When I was 15, listen, when
I
was
playing for free.
When I was 18, I was playing for free.
Hopefully they're giving you a check, Doc. I said it. Yep, I said it.
I'm not saying that you should.
Hey, we're going to talk about that on another podcast. Okay. They need to be breaking the drummer off because I'm sick of these keyboard players getting $100,000 for one service.
First of all, jealousy doesn't serve you well.
Hey, you a punk. How about that? I didn't have a comeback, so I said punk.
You count other people's money.
Okay.
However, that's what's up that you got 2 church gigs. You're 15. Hope you're able to maintain that. And it'd be nice if they were paying you for sure because, that's a good thing. At the end of the day, though, I think that there's a few things that you can do, actually, to increase your profile based on what you want to do. It's all about what you really want. Of course, you're saying right now you just want to get your name out there more, and I would say for what? If and not to say that it's a bad thing, but really for what? Is it because you want to play pop gigs? Is it because you are trying to teach? Is it because you want to play clinics? What's the purpose of it? I'm pretty sure it's around wanting to play more gigs and be more known so you get more calls. But as long as you're clear on that, you'll know why you're doing what you're doing, and it'll make it easier to strategize. Because if you don't have an end goal in mind, then
what's the point?
Yeah, you'll probably end up spinning in circles, not knowing really what to do. So I'm gonna assume that you just want to raise your profile to be known more, to get more followers probably on your social media, more calls to play gigs and things like that. When you're at 18, 19 out of high school, maybe you want to go to a music school, maybe you want to start playing gigs, I don't know. But whatever it is, I think that one of the main things you could do is what you're doing, playing a church gig, which is going to lend itself to opportunities to meet other musicians in your area, meet other drummers in your area, other keyboard players, organists, whatever, that may be playing for other artists. And if you're playing well, you get the opportunity to play with them and play outside of the churches that you're playing at. The fact that you're playing at 2 churches means that you're already playing outside of whatever your home church is, which is cool.
I say, don't introduce yourself to the drummer. He ain't gonna get you the gig. He gonna take the gig himself.
I think it's cool to have drummer. I think
talk to the keyboard player.
Right, that's
who
facts.
Gets $100,000 per service. Go ahead, moving right along. Let's go. Don't change the subject.
This is just another example of we should just call
talk
it
to the bass player.
#, grain of salt when this guy's talking.
Bro, you
gotta take it with a grain of salt.
You gotta stop.
Hashtag.
You gotta stop the hashtag. Talk to the singers.
At the end of the
talk
day,
to everybody but the drummer.
He is right with saying that it is good to make friends with musicians that don't play the instrument that you play. So when they need a drummer, they'll call you. Everything is about friends, making friends, because that's people put their friends on. That's just the way it works. If you have friends, you get put on. If you have friends who are on, you get put on, or you can build something together. Now, the way that you can do that, let's say you're in an area and you don't really know that many people. The way that you can introduce yourself, or get inside of their circles, or get known, be on their radar, is to be at events that they play at. You can introduce yourselves that way. Make friends in an authentic way. Secondly, the internet, which is pretty much the answer to all things in 2018 and beyond. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
I just didn't know you was gonna say it like that. They said the answer to all things. It's as if you come off. I'm not saying you are coming off. No, I am saying you coming off.
Oh my goodness!
Condescending, as in, don't ask any more questions. The answer to everything is the internet.
No,
any answer you want to know.
Questions
it's on the internet.
Questions are amazing. That's why we're here. But at the end of the day, the internet does provide tools and answers for like everything. Like if you want to learn how to read, you can get on the internet. If you want to learn how to cook, if you want to learn how to play the drums, if you want to learn how to do anything, you can get on the internet and it will tell you some information. So,
well, what about the people that say, well, they're on the internet right now and they're asking you this question?
I'm about to give them some answers.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. So the internet provides a way for you to get on their radars, because you can go on social media and do covers, or play grooves, film yourself with your smartphone, because everyone has one of those these days, and they have pretty good cameras on them.
Just make sure the sound quality is decent, because some of the smartphones sound.
Usually, Android phones have terrible sound quality. It's facts, bro.
Pause.
It's facts.
Pause.
Okay.
The iPhone keeps shutting off. At least the Android phone stays on.
The iPhone does not keep shutting off.
It has shut off on several podcasts that we've done.
That's because
it's an iPhone. Now
no,
move right along.
That's because the battery was low. At the end of the day,
right along.
At the end of the day,
the subject.
You want to make sure you have decent audio. You can get decent audio. There's like I'll probably end up doing some videos like on the DTA, because people keep asking me about how I make the videos that I make. So there's probably going to be some videos about that to help people out.
DrumTrax app YouTube page.
Yeah. DTA DrumTrax app. Yeah, he said.
Yeah.
But you want to make videos. You want to put yourself out there, and you want to target certain musicians in your area or certain people in your region, so that they can see what you're doing. And as long as you're consistent, they'll see, oh, this guy is serious, and people will begin to take notice, comment, interact with other people on social media. That's one thing that a lot of people forget to do on social media, is actually be social. So you kind of want to. I'm serious. You kind of want to.
Real thing.
Yeah, if you actually, because like one of the things that's like, especially like on Instagram, when you're on Instagram and you're looking at someone's page, if you like it, like they're not even checking to see all of who liked their page. But if you leave a comment and not like just an emoji or just a cool or whatever, but you actually leave an insightful comment, people take note of that, because nobody takes the time out of their day to do those kinds of things. So if you actually show interest in the people that you want to show interest in you, it's likely that it'll be reciprocated if you're good on your instrument. And I'm assuming you are, because you're playing at 2 churches, right? So I'm assuming that you're doing something right.
I'm not saying he's whack, okay? Because I haven't heard you play. But some of these church gigs, they playing that weak trash music where the music is very easy. I'm not going to say what kind of music it is, but y'all know what I'm talking about, where the drum part, you ain't got to be excellent to play.
Okay, this is beside the point.
I mean, it's another podcast for another day, but the music is trash, family.
Oh, okay.
We're going to talk about this trash music. That's another podcast. Hashtag trash music.
I thought you said we couldn't use
You can't, because you said it too many times. I said it twice.
I do what I want to do. Matter of fact, I set the precedence. You're only doing it because I was doing it. That's
trash.
No. Hashtag. Oh, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna.
What do you think of Michael Jackson singing?
Hashtag he's a legend. Number one. You can quit asking me that.
Listen, the people have been asking. You still haven't answered it.
What? I answer it every single time. How can you think that?
You hate him with a passion.
I do not hate Michael Jackson
We
at all.
discussed this last week. Legend means trash to you.
That's not, I never said that.
That's what it means to you.
That's not what it means to
Facts.
me. It's not true.
Now moving right along.
Hashtag grain of salt.
Back to the matter at hand. Some of these church gigs don't require a lot of skill to be able to play, but I'm not saying he's whack because I don't know what kind of church he plays at.
So in other words, you're saying he could be trash. Is that what you're saying?
I didn't say that. I'm saying you said, "Yo, you're playing at these church gigs." I'm just letting you know there's some church gigs that are not.
I'm saying he must be doing something right, and you're saying, on the contrary, maybe he's not.
No, I didn't say that.
What you're
I didn't
saying?
say that. You said something about church. I was talking about
church,
him.
I said that he must be doing something right.
You didn't say it that way.
Yes, I did.
Go back and watch it.
You go back and watch it.
Rewind it.
You go back and watch it.
Put in the comment section whose side you're on.
Oh my God.
Like you did last week.
I can't do this.
They're going with your boy.
Why am I doing this?
STIXX, all caps. You know what it is out here. You can also join Cover Band to get yourself out there. At least outside of church, there's musicians in Cover Band. And that'll help you get known in the city. Even though that music is also easy to play, you're looking for the notoriety and the name. And experience. People will start talking about you like, oh, yo, this guy, oh, FJB, I don't know your real name, but FJB, oh, yeah, he did a gig with me. He's solid. He's legit.
You don't want, basically what he's saying is you don't want to stick to one circle. You're a musician, and you're playing in church right now. You're 15 years old. As you progress, more opportunities can come, but you want to position yourself to be able to receive as many opportunities as possible, because being a musician is not an easy lifestyle to be able to make a living doing. You see people who are successful, but there's a lot of people who are struggling.
Man, that part.
So I'm just saying you want to keep your options open all the way around. Playing in church is great. We all do it. But having other gigs is also great, so you're not just relying upon one source of income. And you want to raise your profile in all these different areas. And this is like playing cover band is great, but you can get on people's radar from the internet. You can meet people on the internet. You can meet people who are not in your area on the internet. So if you do happen to get a gig that causes you to travel, you actually know someone where you're going because you've met people from all over the country, even all over the world, on the internet. Take what you would do by making, because this is all it's really about, is making friends. Making friends with people who like to do what you like to do. And you like to do music and play drums. You need to make friends with other musicians that you would play music with. And then also display that you're talented and skillful in what you do. You will get opportunities. And the best way to do that without having to travel everywhere to a bunch of different places.
Let me guess. On the internet.
The internet. Is this thing?
The internet like 12 times.
Listen, hashtag.
Okay.
The internet. It's
if you hashtag that thing, it might pull up the band. You know what I mean? If they do hashtag.
Right. I'm not asking them to hash. Oh my God, you're missing it.
The problem is
he's missing.
You keep saying hashtag. Stop that crap.
Hashtag grain of salt with this guy.
Okay. So yes, the internet is the #1 place that you can get your name, because honestly, that's how you found us. It was the internet. We wasn't in your city. You looked us up somehow.
Or somebody who has seen one of our podcasts or seen one of our Drumless videos or our website or the Shed Camp or the app. Shameless plugs.
This
hashtag all
going down all the He's going down the whole list. Have you seen the lesson or the Shed Camp or the drumcoaches.com or the DrumTrax app
or the Facebook page and the Instagram or they've been on our email list or they've seen us at a gig or they was at NAMM this year
or any of the other things in the description box
below. Just go ahead and click all the links. Just all of them. Just all of them. Just check it all out.
You know, this guy right here. Shameless plug.
Anybody, that's how you found us. Probably word of mouth from one of your friends who have saw this. So that's really where it's at. You make friends in your city. Don't forget the personal interaction with those people. But there may be people in your city that you don't even know how to get into those circles, but the internet can help you get into those circles too. And that's
it worked for us, because I know that when we talked about it on the previous podcast going down to NAMM, the first time people wanted to take pictures with us. We're just regular people. Like, wait, us? Yeah, because they saw us on the internet. And so they're like, yo, I just want to take a picture. I watch the videos, man. Huge fan.
You can make impact.
They're like, thank you, Sticks, for making the play-alongs. It's a known fact. So moving right along, because we're not going to change the subject.
Hashtag he's a liar.
Bro, you got to let that hashtag.
Hashtag the truth is not in him.
Brody, let that go, bro. Let that ish go, family. Let it go. But not only cover band, physical things you could do in your city is look for a local jam session. And just show up and play. Usually jam sessions are sit-ins, so it's not like you have to rehearse and know the music. It's a jam session.
Right.
Some people do them at churches. Some people do them at little spots where they do like jazz things at a bar or something. So you got to do the research on that. And the only way you can research that is the internet. No, you can actually ask friends and call, text, like, hey, you know anybody that's doing jam sessions or even open mic nights? Because some places, especially out here, where it's open mic nights for the artists to come up and sing a cover song or sing an original song. But even though it's open mic for them, it's still sit in for the musicians. They're like, oh, yeah, you want to sit in? You want to play? Like, do you know this song? You know this Marvin Gaye joint? I'm doing Marvin Gaye.
Right.
Cool. I'm going to, even if I don't know it, hey, I'm going to try it. You know what I mean? And because you're young, you kind of get a pass. Now, if you're 35 messing up on a Marvin Gaye song, you might get raised up, even if you ain't in church.
Right, but we're not talking to the 30-year-old guy. He's 15.
He's 15. You're born in the 2000s, so you probably don't
But
know
I guess
who
for the
Marvin
30-year-old guy
Gaye
who's
is.
watching, because there's 30-year-old guys who watch this.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, he's 15. He doesn't know who Marvin Gaye. Marvin Gaye was gone.
You don't know that.
Yeah, okay, bro. He doesn't know.
His parents do. So
that's what I just said. I said if you're 35.
I'm sorry. When you
And
talk,
you don't
sometimes
Marvin
it goes
Gaye.
in one ear and out the other.
Okay. Okay. So that's something you could do, man. Look for those local jam sessions. That'll help. We have some in our own city where it's not really huge, but even if there's only 5 or 10
it's a community of musicians
there,
that you can become a part of.
it's somebody you didn't know before. And they will recognize your skill level because you're just showing up. And over time, as you get better, keep coming back, they're going to pay attention and they're going to notice. And eventually, something's going to happen to where there's a drummer that can't make something.
Right.
And they're gonna reach out to you. Don't know when that's going to happen, but they're going to reach out to you.
And at the end of the day, I know there's as we getting towards the end of this podcast, there's a lot of things that were said that you may have questions on. Feel free to ask those questions in the comments because we're thinking about, and we're probably going to do it, starting to go through our comments and do comment reaction videos where we actually look at the comments and respond to your comments like in a video. So
for the whole podcast?
Not for the whole podcast. This is a separate thing.
Oh, okay.
So I got you guys. Don't worry about it.
Listen, he's making up stuff on the fly.
I'm really not, though.
You are.
I'm really not.
We have not previously discussed this.
Yes, we have.
And I run this.
Okay.
I started this gangster.
Okay.
Is this the mother things I get?
So you gonna take my line for me?
Don't worry about what
you know. I wrote that for Dr. Dre. You know I did. He called me. I was in like 6th grade. You know that I wrote that line for Dr. Dre.
He called me. You didn't even have a cell phone in 6th grade.
I didn't have to have a cell phone for him to call the house.
Oh, okay. So he knew the house number. He knew the landline.
He was cool with the family. Used to come and have dinner all the time.
He
What are you talking about? Anytime he's up this way. You feel me?
Wow. That's it for this
Oh, my
podcast.
goodness.
That there's no need to drag it on any further. It's time to get to the drum break. What you gonna play, Doc?
Honestly, I don't know.
Okay. Well, that's it for this podcast. Time for him to do his drum break. Peace out, people.
Peace.